So, how many times you've been through a breakup and you're dying to get this person back again, but they're not giving you the time of day? Or you have a friend who you're best friends for years and then they've gone their separate ways and you just want them back and you're really, really, really desperate to have them in your life again, but it's not happening. Let me show you how you can make this shift change in order to benefit you and your relationship. I'll see you after the intro. So, greetings and welcome back. My name is Jay. I'm from Karnak Holistics, where we learn together and we grow together in the sight of God. So, yes, today I'm going to talk about stop being needy in order to attract love. Now, this is specifically about when you've broken up with somebody, or you're with someone, or your relationship has changed. It could be a love affair, or it could be a friendship. So this is about relationship, not just about love. Okay, so I want to make that quite clear. Now, I'm going to come from different angles on the approach. So bear with me, and you're going to probably go, what the hell? But bear with me, it all will make sense. Yeah, certain things you need to let go of, and you need to stop, people. Things you need to stop in order to make these things shift. Above all, you need to do one paramount thing you need to be, and you need to know, and you must have in your heart. You must do this because you want to do it. You can't do this in order to make someone else come back to you. It has to be about you changing in order for you to move forward in order to achieve your goal. So all said and done, let's jump straight into it and let me start telling you about stop being needy in order to find true love. Okay, first of all, point one, when you're chasing something or you're chasing a relationship, you are actually pushing it away. Your energy shifts. It's kind of like it becomes a bit annoying. And that person doesn't recognize who you used to be. So you become a bit of like a leech or hanger runner. So this is why this person or friends or relationship, they seem to be running away a lot more. There's an important saying I heard where if you are chasing something, then that thing must be running away from you. So if I say this again, if you're chasing something or a person, that means it implies that person trying to run away from you. That's not what you should be trying to achieve. Now, when I said to you before that you need to shift this for yourself in order to move forward, not in order to get somebody else back into your life, yeah, you need to stop chasing it, because the energy you put out there when you're trying to chase a relationship is actually not helping, you know. Now, I've been single for about 6 months now, and I went through a process where I got really, really desperate. I'm owning that, where I was like, I need somebody in my life. I need someone in my life. I want someone to be with me, and I would date, and then it would just fall apart. And then I realized over time that I didn't really need anyone. So though despite kind of with somebody now, the energy, the reason they're here is because it's different from then. So when you're looking at something or you're willing to get somebody, you need to let go of that desperation. I'm going to say I have to say how it is. You need to let go of that desperation of getting them. So say, for example, you're with somebody and they no longer want to talk to you or they want to be with you. So you were thinking, oh, if I change this and I change that and I'll just keep on at them, this person's going to come back. No, that's the worst thing you can do. I'm not saying you don't register that you care or you love them. You tell them that if they're still putting out that resistance, you know what? Crack on with it. Crack on with it. Go and hang out with your mates. Go out partying. Go out traveling. You know, go and change your persona. I shifted the way I was, in previous relationships, and I had people coming back 2 years later saying to me they dated people that they tried to model them, whoever they were trying to date, they were trying to model themselves, that person, on me, you know, which I think is fucking stupid though, but still. Because how can you model somebody you're with on somebody else? I never model nobody on anybody. So the other parties, you need, number two, you need to release the desire. You need to release the desire to embrace and be in the present. The minute you release the desire, this desperation, I want you, I need you, my life is rubbish without you, it changes. And this is why you get people who have been single for like years, because they still hang up. I had a client before, I was doing this event, she came to me, she goes, I've been doing all the law of attraction stuff, I've been doing a vision board, I've been doing this and I've been doing that, I've been writing next to the angels and burning them and all the rest of it. And I goes, well, I'm not surprised you ain't got anyone. And she said, what are you talking about? You're so desperate. I sorry to be so blunt, but you come across so desperate. She goes, no, I've released it, I've all let it go. I goes, your reaction just there just goes to show that you're not giving that energy, right? And I go, well, do I just get on with it then? I go, no, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. You're not getting it. You need to live for you. You need to find out what it is, what's about you. Since I've been single, I have gone out and I've lived my best life, right? I've gone out, lived my best life. I sometimes go out to parties. Sometimes I go and hang out at mates' houses. Or they come hang out with me. You know, I've gone and started doing a lot of healing and stuff like this. And, you know, things have shifted. I'm living my best life. And I don't need somebody to make me complete me. That person I end up with, and if we gel, we get on and we sustain, and when we date and they're there for a season, whether it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 100 years, that season is because they meant to be there at that time, not because I'm desperate to have them there, or vice versa. Yeah, that's where it needs to change. My second point is, you need to surround yourself with positive energy, positive people. You need to find a group of people which are gonna pull out that majesty of you. Go to the gym, yeah, because you go to the gym, your toxins inside you gets rid of the negative energies that's inside you, the negative toxins are inside your body, your brain, it gets changed as well, your physique changes. I started training, and then when people have noticed it, and it's only been 2 weeks, right? I've not gone mental with it. I've not trained every day, but I've trained every other day. But I'm careful what I eat. And I'm being more conscious about me, being happy who I am, and what I'm here to do, and who I am at this point in time. So I release that energy in order to shift myself forward. My other point I want to make is, stop making this person number one. Stop making that person number one. Stop putting them on a pedestal. Stop going, if I don't have them, I'm nothing. What are you talking about? If you don't have them, you're nothing. That's bollocks. You are amazing. I tell you who is number one. You're number one. You. God created you. You're number one. These people are just assets for you, right? So if you can make your number one, you're the star of your movie, you're the James Bond in your movie, you know, you're the main character in your films, you know, you're the main source, you know, everything should revolve around you. You know, I'm not saying being arrogant, that's not what I'm saying. If you find people that empower you, embrace you, you know, there's a saying, in order for you to be wealthy, right, or to earn more money, always hang out with people who earn 5 or 10 grand more than you, because their lifestyle is different than yours, because obviously they can afford things differently, and it just naturally happens. And when you, for example, when you turn around and you just embrace your change and you want to be you, and you shift that, yeah, what happens is it attracts all these other things. It attracts money, it attracts friendships, it attracts that person you're looking for, you know, because you become you. And a friend of mine said to me the other day, when she was single, she said, I have to say I was really desperate, Jay. I was desperate. She's a good looking girl, you know, very good, stunning. She's stunning. She can get a date for shit, right? She can get a date whatsoever. The minute she said, sod this for a bag of chips. I think she went away, or she done some kind of like relief work. So she went away to a third world country. Hate called it, like, you know, she went to another country to help out, like a volunteer. So she came back. Her perspective changed. She realized that she is complete in herself. Yeah, within 2 months. Yeah, she said to me that she had all these people phoning her up, even the people that she was chasing. You know, all the people she was chasing. And then she had a pick of the litter. The minute she met someone, and then she says, "Oh, okay, all right, I'm start dating." Then people it got worse. It got that bad that she was like fighting them off, you know, because she was with somebody. So she met someone after she got back because she was in a good place and she couldn't get anybody. So she found someone. She chose somebody who she wanted to be with. And then people came out of the woodwork even more so that she said was off her Richter scale. You know, the people who were like, you're punching to get to that level. You know, that's what she said. But I said to her, no one you should be punching above your weight, your height, your level, because nobody's more important to you than you. So she was happy who she's with. They've been together about a year now, so she's really, really happy. My other point I want to say is when you're chasing someone, that means there's an element of lack in your life. Let me say that again. I'm going to take it to the floor. I'm going to take it to church now. When you're chasing someone, that means that there's an element that you have lack in your life. This is why I say to you, be with people that empower you. Be with people that bring out the greater you. Go and do that poetry course that you wanted to do. Go and do that poetry course you wanted to do. Go and do the creative writing course you wanted to do. Go and join the gym you wanted to do. Go and, I don't know, travel with what you wanted to do. Do it. Do it. Don't wait. Do it. Do it now. This is the time. Don't wait for people to tell you, you know, I always say to people, oh, I would like to do this. Do you want to come along? Yeah, I don't know. All right, see you later. I'm off. And I went to Bath on my own, and I can enjoy my own company. You know, I'm really good at that. I really enjoy my own company. And then, then you know what happened? It goes, well, why didn't you ask me to come? I'm like, you know, like one of them movies, you just see the person just look at them and then like, you know, they stare straight at the camera. And I goes, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I did. You did. Or you probably do. So I can guarantee you would say to someone, look, I want to go to, I don't know, the coast, yeah, for a day, for the weekend. And you want to go with a friend of yours. And then mate goes, oh, I don't know if I want to go. So you go, what's on this? I'll go on my own. Actually, let me rephrase that. A friend of mine actually did do that. She turned around and said to her friends, like her girlfriends, let's go to the coast. Let's spend a week by the coast. Actually, it was over the weekend. So she went Thursday, came back Sunday. So she goes, she said, Jay, I'm going to go. I goes, just be careful if you're going on your own. You know, make sure, let me know where you are and so on. I can go. I was working. So she went. And she went to go with, she wanted the girl thing. So she went off with her friends. She wanted to go with her friends. They said no. She went on her own. So she went, meditated on the beach. She went out, had meals on her own in the evening. She met a group of people that were there. And they helped her. She's friends with them now. She come back and she said to me, so the week she came back, the following week, she said, you know the same people ask come along there? She turned around and said, why don't I ask them? I said, are you surprised? I goes, of course they're going to say it because they feel they're missing out on something. So don't feel that you got an element of lack in your life because of these people who are, in a way, trying to hold you back. You go, if they, you know, if you don't achieve something, you're going a certain way and no one's there, you keep going, you find your own way to get through. So the next point is, when you focus on now, you attract the right stuff into your life. Yeah? When you focus on being in the moment, you start attracting the bits and pieces, the stuff that you need. Let me tell you, with me, I've been really angry, really confused, really lost. And I was like, I remember going onto my terrace, just sitting there going, the fuck, what's wrong with me? And then I had a feeling to say to me, let it go. Just let it go. This overwhelming this is because I'm spiritual. This is what happened for me, but I'll explain it another way. So I did. I goes, right, I'm gonna go, and I just thought I'm not gonna be angry anymore. I'm just gonna focus on me. I'm gonna focus on what I want to do. Went to bed. Woke up following morning. I was pumped. I was so together. And before I had aching back. I was tired. I was worn out. Still had the same sleep. I woke up. It's about 4:30. So I laid in bed until about 5. What should I do? Oh, I'm looking at my gym in the corner. I thought, I'm going to do some training. So got up ready, got changed, started doing some training for about an hour. Felt so good, went into work like, you know, when you skipping through work. I didn't skip through work. I went in, everyone noticed the difference in the way I was, my attitude. Even though I'm normally quite positive and I'm normally together, but everyone just noticed there's this extra spring in my step. And that's because I let the shit go. And yeah, stuff still comes back, but you just need to understand the process of letting it go. Because when you are now, and you're acting in now, we call it sitting in peace. When you're sitting in peace, let it come to you. You can't catch a firefly in a net. You have to go slowly. Kind of like Tai Chi. You need to take your time for it to get there. Rome weren't built in a day, nor was Israel, nor was Egypt. But you need to focus on that. When you have a partner that is no longer in your life and you want them back, ignore them. Go and focus on what you're doing, and I can guarantee you they will come and seek you out. But remember what I said earlier, don't do this in order to win them over, because it'll blow up in your face. You need to turn around and go, almost kind of like let them go. When you let them go, stuff changes, stuff shifts. And then you'll be like, OMG, I am so in a good place. So when you release that feeling and you release that negativity, I can guarantee you're going to get a phone call going, hi, how are you? Just want to see how you are. I haven't heard of you much. Are you okay? You know, yeah. Or jog on, you know, move forward. My next point. Do what you're passionate about. Do what makes you happy. Do things that you're passionate about. Remember I said go and do those courses that you always wanted to do. Go in that walk you wanted to do. Go into the forest. Go into by the sea. Go and do the things. If it means you just want to sit there and chill and have a Netflix day or a Prime day, chill out. I remember last weekend, I'm normally trying to find stuff to do and I'm quite busy, but I had a free weekend and I thought, what should I do? Should I drive to somewhere? Should I go and do this? You know what? I got up in the morning, my pajamas, dragged the duvet out, sat down on that sofa, hooked up my Chromecast, watched my movies, man. Watched back-to-back movies, watch comedies, you know, watch my bit of Carry On, all these stuff that made me happy. I was gone, it was literally from all day I was watching this stuff and I was like, okay, because this is a rare occasion for me to just do this and just sit in that peace. So by the afternoon, it's late afternoon, you know, made something to eat, just chilled out. Stuff started coming to me. Yeah, information that I needed to do for the following week. Like cooking. I know I'm always busy and I'm always in and out. So I'm there and I spend at the weekends, sometimes in the evenings, I'm here. So I started changing my approach. So I started getting a new cookbook, which I'm excited about getting. And I'll let you know how that goes. So I'm waiting for that to turn up. My other point is you need to change from the inside out. That goes back to being passionate. So when you change your inner self, your outer self will change. You watch it shift. You watch all this stuff start going boom, 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 boom. And you'll be like, oh my days, all this stuff's happening. And then when you release that and then you embrace it and it comes into you, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm living the best life. So my last point I want to talk about is when you're in a relationship, You can't always, you need to change your approach. You can't always change that person, but you can change yourself. You can change who you are. You know what? Recently, I was getting rejected. Some saying to me, it's not like you, Jay, to get like people, not being there. And I'm like, I know, something's going on. I was desperate. I said, forget this for a bag of chips. I don't need anybody. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, it's all good in the hood. So I went down to see my parents, went to the cemetery, just hanging out there for a while. And I thought, you know what? I don't really need anyone. I think I'm going to be a bachelor for a while, just be on my own. And I embraced that. And I remember my youngest son goes to me, you're the original OG, and that stuck with me. Whenever I've been single, he called me the OG, the original gangster. So, driving back from East London, on goes the old hip hop tunes, windows slightly down because it's cold. But I was just busting out the tunes. I remember I stopped at these lights, and I was just near Stratford. I stopped at these lights, and I think I was playing Eric B. Rakim at this point, and this black guy walked past and goes, "That's a good tune, And I goes, I think it's Microphone Fiend, and I was like, see if I can drop it in here somewhere, but that it, because I copyright and stuff. No, I won't be able to do it. I'm not even going to risk it. But check it out, Microphone Fiend by Eric B. Rakim. It is a tune. It is a bugging tune, and they wrote that tune for cars, man, big time. Just crank it up. Anyway, so the guy goes, "This is a tune," and he goes, "What's that again?" I said, "Eric B. Rakim, man, Microphone Fiend." Yeah. He goes, "I'm going home to bust it." So yeah, it was all good. So my shift, leaving the cemetery and see my parents, driving back, stopping at the lights, man walking past, I affected his life. He's going to go home, probably drop a tune, or tell his mate, check this tune out. Going to affect that person just by a total stranger who was driving by it, stopped at some lights. Think about it. Power of God. Power of God. So, I'm going to end on that, and don't stop being needy in order to find love. Love will find you. So I'll end on that. Stay blessed, stay safe. God bless. Look after yourself and each other. Namaste.